So guys, it's another week. It's now currently Wednesday. I haven't run for the last 2 days, just mainly because I've just been really tired. And I was hoping, I was tired last week before a lot of my runs. So I was hoping just to take 2 days off and try and get some sleep, but I don't think it's helped. Also, had a slight issue with one of my shins, but I think that's just down to overuse last week. But yeah, I'm heading out now for another run. Yeah, I'm not going too far. Just go out, stretch my legs out, and then I'll come back. So yeah, it's only gonna be like a 2-mile run, and I've got my newer shoes on again because it's a short distance. So I think that's gonna be my plan. Like in my long distance ones, I'll wear my normal running shoes, and my shorter distance, I'll wear the newer ones. You may also notice that I don't have my headphones around my neck. That's because I'm not planning to run with them today. Not that I've forgotten them. I want to see how I get on running without music. So I've decided to leave them at home today. I don't quite know how well that's going to go, because like I said before, I run to a set playlist and I use that to help with my pacing, so not having it should be interesting, and we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I'm going to finish doing the lifts, a little bit of a warm-up walk now, stretch out, and then go for this run. And I'll let you know like how I get on with my legs and how I get on, more importantly, without music. So yeah, I'm going to finish off now, and I will see you once I'm done with my run. So back from the run now. That didn't go too well. That was actually quite a struggle. Not having music didn't affect me at all, but I got to around a mile, which was halfway, and got one hell of a stitch in my side. So I had to walk, and even then the stitch wasn't comfortable. There was not much I can do. I tried to breathe through it, I tried to like massage it out wherever I could do to try and get it to pass, but it just was not going away. So it didn't slow me up too much because I still tried to run where I could, but it meant the second half of that run I was doing a lot more walking than I was running, because I was verging on pain. It was that bad. So not that great. The interesting thing about, like I said, I didn't run with my music, so that had no effect. I still was running this pretty much the same pace as I was with music, maybe slightly faster, but like by that I mean like a second or two faster overall. But it was more interesting because I could hear like my footsteps more, and I could hear my breathing. It meant that I could focus a bit more technique wise, which is great, but I did kind of miss my music. So I'm going to go out again tomorrow and do the same run, but once again I'm going to skip my headphones, or I might take my headphones but just not have the music on, just so I can still hear the paces being called out. Like I could hear them off my phone, but I think I might put my headphones on tomorrow but just not have the music. So as for my stats on that run, I did 3.26 kilometers, which is 2 miles. I did it in 25 minutes 25 seconds, and my average pace was about 7:47. So I've gone back to look at a run I did the same route about a week or so ago, and that was roughly what I ran then. So no improvement. So like I said, having music hasn't changed anything, but it was definitely a bit more of a struggle today. I don't know if it's just because, like I said, I'm just really tired lately, so it could just be the time of year. I usually kind of get like this in April, but yeah, it wasn't a fun run. Like my legs are starting to hurt. The reason I haven't run the last 2 days, like I said, is my legs have hurt a bit, but yeah, they definitely hurt in again now. Not too bad, but it's just a little painful. So I'm gonna work on trying to get rid of that, and yeah, I'm gonna chill out for the rest of the evening now, and I'll see you hopefully for a run tomorrow. So it's now Thursday, and as you can tell, I've already been for a run. I didn't film before my run just because it is raining out, and I didn't really want to get my camera out while I was doing my warm-up, so I just didn't film. Yeah, so like I said, I ran the same route I did yesterday, so 2 miles again. It was a lot better today. I didn't get a stitch, which was nice, but my legs felt it a bit more today. Once again, I didn't take headphones, so I just run without any music. And I do prefer running with music, but I think on like that run, so the short run, I'm quite okay not running with music. So I don't know, I think on my longer runs I will stick to the music just to help gauge my pace a bit. But I think if it's like a 2 kilometres, especially if it's a nice day, which it's not today, it'd be nice just to hear my surroundings, like hear the animals and birds and what nature's got to offer. But yeah, so that rain, so yeah, that run was very wet because it is raining. It's not like heavy rain, it's just like a drizzly rain, but it does soak you through. So as you can see, my hair's soaking. Part of that is sweat and part of that is rain. I don't mind running so much in the rain. Like, I had my jacket on for the first time in a couple of weeks. But yeah, the rain is a bit nicer because it's a bit cooler when it rains, because it does help cool you off, and the temperature tends not to be as high anyway. But it does mean that you've got to get in the shower very quickly when you get back, otherwise you will cool down too quick. So I'm gonna finish this clip as quick as I can so I can go jump in the hot bath that's waiting for me. So yeah, like I said, I run the same route I did yesterday, which is, well, it's just over 2 miles, but yeah, 2 miles. I did it, so totally it was 3.53 kilometres. I did it in 27 minutes 41, and my average pace was 7:49. So about 2 seconds slower on my average pace compared to yesterday. But some of that was to do with, because it's raining, there are a lot of puddles across the roads. You kind of I slow up a bit for them, and there's a lot of mud, so you kind of slip a bit, so you've got to be a bit more careful. So I think that's why I slowed up. But yeah, I felt a bit more comfortable today, and because I didn't have my music on, I could kind of zone in a bit more on, like I said, technique and my breathing. So what I was doing was just counting, so I would just go 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, like that, just it kind of took my mind off what I was doing, and it kind of allowed me to get like in step and with my breathing as well. So that helped. Like, I can do it when my music is on, but I just tend not to. But yeah, I'm gonna go jump in a hot bath now, and I will see you soon for my next run. It's now Saturday and I'm out on another run. This is going to be my first run of May, even though it's the 2nd of May. My aim for this month is to actually do a 5k every day. So I didn't do one yesterday because I did a 5k walk but not a 5k run, because I was running errands all day, and then I went out with the household for the walk. By the time I come back, that was my one lot of exercise anyway, so I couldn't really run. So yeah, wasn't the best start, but I'm going out today and I'm going to make up for it. And I've done my maths based on 30 days, not 31 anyway, so that's fine. So yeah, 5k today. I'm going to go my normal 5k route, but I'm going to go back to the direction I used to run it. So I used to run it in an anti-clockwise circle. The last couple of weeks I've been doing it clockwise, just to see if it was easier. I don't think it makes that much difference, to be honest. Like, time-wise, I'm pretty much the same. But I'm going to go back to anti-clockwise for today at least, and just see how I get on. As you can see, I've got my headphones back on today. I'm not going to reset the playlist. For the start, I've got about 4 songs left for the end of the playlist. So what I'm going to do, because I'm running through the village first, today I'm going to listen to the music at the start of the run, those 4 songs, and then I'm going to just stop the music and just run without it. But obviously I'll still have the headphones on so I can hear my splits being called out properly. Yeah, today is definitely going to be an interesting one, because I woke up a bit achy today. It's just my one side. I think I must have twisted in my sleep, and it happens to be the side that's currently holding the camera up. So it's starting to pull a little bit. So yeah, it should be an interesting run today. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm back from my run now. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't my best run, but it wasn't too slow either. It was kind of sitting in the middle, which I'm quite happy with, especially considering I haven't run in that direction in a while. I was secretly hoping that I would get all the way up the hill that I don't like, but yeah, that didn't happen today. But yeah, it was a reasonably nice run. I had a couple of issues with a couple of pedestrians, like walkers, who just wouldn't go to the side and we're taking up the entire road, which makes it a little difficult to pass. But other than that, it wasn't too bad a run. I obviously saw a lot of other runners out today. It was just the time I went out, and it was quite nice to just kind of run out on a reasonably quiet route. Like I said in the last clip as well, I also only listened to music for the first like 2 kilometers. I think my music died after that. Well, not died, the track finished. But yeah, it was kind of nice to run around the rest of it without music on and just to like be able to hear my surroundings and take them in a bit more. So like I could hear the birds singing at one point, which was quite nice. But I still undecided on how I feel about running without music. I do kind of like it, but I'm gonna keep doing what I did today. Maybe just run to a certain point with music and then stop and just run without and just see how I get on, or maybe just do an entire run without music. So I might do that tomorrow, maybe go an entire 5k without the music and just see how I feel. I don't think, like, speed-wise it doesn't make any difference to me. I think it's just personal preference. I prefer music to help me pace. But yeah, we'll see. I'll do a couple more runs without music and just go from there. As for my stats on that run, so like I said, it's a 5k. I could say it's my 5k route, but it's actually like 5.6 kilometers. So yeah, I ran 5.65 kilometers, did it in 45 minutes 48 seconds. My average pace is about 8:06. So I think my average pace has gone up a bit. It's getting closer to that 8-minute mark now, which is quite nice. And when I looked at my splits, they did seem to be a bit faster than normal, but nothing like too significant, like a second or two here and there. But yeah, it was kind of a nice run, although I did develop a blister out, which wasn't fun. But yeah, nice run, not too bad, and hopefully I'll get another one tomorrow. So I will see you guys hopefully for another run tomorrow. So here we are for another run. It's now Sunday, and as you can probably tell, it's kind of a miserable day weather-wise. It's not raining at the moment and it's not too chilly, but I've got my jacket on because I don't know what the weather's going to do. Like, it's very overcast, as you can kind of see, so, and the wind is starting to pick up a bit, so chances are it might not be a great weather-wise on this run. So I've just got my jacket on just in case. If I get too warm, then I can always take it off and just tie it around my waist. So I'd rather have it with me than not. But yeah, same route as yesterday, in the same direction as well. Don't know how well I'm going to do, because I never do, but I'm aiming to try and go a little longer before I slow down for a walking break. I'm just trying to push myself to run a bit longer, because, you know, I've been running for over 4 months now, and I still can't run for that long. Like, I do the distances, but I'd like to go longer before walking, before I have to stop for a walk. And at the moment I can just get past a kilometre, and I was hoping by this point I'd be able to get further. So yeah, I'm going to work on that today, and yeah, it should be an interesting run. Because it's Sunday, I'm expecting it to be a bit quieter today as well, but there's no guarantee of that. And I'm hoping the weather will put a few people off from going out as well, because it is difficult when you've got a lot of people out walking, especially families with young children, because it means you kind of got to like weave around them a lot more, especially when the kids are on bikes, because they don't always understand that you kind of got to stick to one side. So yeah, I'm just coming back onto my street now to finish my warm-up, and I'll see you guys in the next clip after my run. So that run was kind of a weird one, if I'm honest. So the jacket that I had on only lasted the first 2 kilometers. After that I had to take it off. I was just overheating, and that wasn't going to do me any good, so I just took it off and tied it around my waist for the rest of the run. But yeah, it was a very mixed bag. I run faster than I did yesterday by about 30 seconds. Still wasn't on my fastest, but it's still 30 seconds faster, so I'll take it, especially in a 24-hour difference. But I did get to a point about 4.5 kilometers, maybe not even that, but over 4 kilometers where I just started to get a little disheartened with my running. It's just because I've been running for about 4 months now and I don't seem to have got anywhere, and it's just a little disheartening that I don't seem to have made any improvement, but I think that's just the way in which I'm running. So I know it'll come eventually, but it's just a little disheartening to not be seeing that much progress at the moment and not exactly be where I would like it to be by now, or at least where I thought I'd be. So yeah, that was a little hard, and I really had to like push through to like motivate myself to carry on at that point. I think that's what's been happening the last like week or so, that I've just been, especially after that like bad 10k I had, what was it, the week before last. I think that just really messed with my head, and it's taken me a while just to come out of it. I think I'm starting to now, but yeah, because running, although it's physical, there's a lot of mental aspect to it. I know I only do 5k, but you have to like mentally prepare yourself to do it either way. So yeah, I think that's been affecting me a lot lately, but hopefully it's passing now. As for my stats on that run, like I said, I run the same route I did yesterday. So 5.61 kilometers. I did it in 45 minutes and 8 seconds, so like I said, about 30 seconds faster than yesterday. My average pace was 8:02, so about 4 seconds average pace. So like I said, speed wise I'm not too bad, but I would like to be a lot better. I'd like to get a bit more consistency, like I keep saying, but I'm getting there slowly. Like looking at my splits, they do seem to be averaging out a little bit, but I'd like to get them a bit more consistent. So definitely something to work on, and good thing I'm running every day this month, and hopefully I can improve on that. So yeah, what I'm probably going to do, I am doing a separate video, so I've got to make sure I keep the clips separate. So I'm going to do a compilation of all my runs this month, but I'm trying to keep it down to like a minute clip for each one, so it's around a half-hour video. But yeah, I'm going to maybe compare my stats from the first run to the last run and just see if there was any improvement. So yeah, I'm going to leave this video here now because it is Sunday, and I will see you in the next video for my next run.